Hello, hello, folks. How's it going? Just don't mind me. I am going to continue stalling while I finish setting up some things in OBS that I didn't do. um, but that's fine. We live with that. Vordy, you're reading a book from one of your classes. This dude lived on an island all by himself for 6 months just to get saved, and then immediately dying from the fever the year after he was rescued from the island. Okay. What book are you reading? It's a book called Why Evolution is True, and that is a true story. Okay. So that should be about there then. We might be going through this a little bit slow. But that's okay. But yeah, the guy made clothes from goats and then tamed cats, and the thing that killed him was a fever after he was rescued. That sounds like life. Oh, why is it? Oh, bother. Why does it do this? Sorry, I should have done this before the stream, but I got caught up with sleep. You know how it is. Okay, let's just get into it. This is going to be good enough for now. How's everyone doing? Shh. There. Okay. I think I'm just about ready to jump over and start playing around with XCOM 2. And because when it went on sale on Steam, everything went on sale, I actually grabbed all of the DLC at once. So we'll start with the main game, but then I will rely on everyone else to tell me what I should and shouldn't uh, play with. Floorman, I'm not familiar with P3P as an acronym. What game is that? And Vordy, you went to stream and had to spend half an hour reinstalling your graphics driver. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yikes. And I'm glad to hear that our resident befuddled magician is doing great. Persona 3 Portable. Yeah, there's no way I was going to get that one. I'm just going to tell you that straight up. But that's really cool. Man, I remember in middle school, end of elementary, early middle school, I was that kid who at recess would beg to borrow other kids' PlayStation portable PSPs or DSs or what have you, and just like that was the only time I got to play video games because I didn't have any. That's how I played Kirby, if I remember right, which is just ridiculous to me looking back at it now. It's so weird, but it's great that now we can just emulate all those games. Anyone can do it. Truly, the PC is the best gaming console for that reason. And hopefully you all can't hear the yard work that's going on outside. But if you can, let me know and I will do whatever I can to fix that. All right, well, y'all didn't join this to watch me talk to you, so let's jump in here. Jump over here. So I'm going to assume that all I need to do is hit play, but someone can tell me if that's right or wrong. And we can investigate a lot of these options later. Disabling the DLC. Well, luckily it looks like there's not a whole lot here, but I'll just hit that for fun. And then we're gonna go ahead and hit play. Does it matter if what's the difference between XCOM 2 and XCOM 2 War of the Chosen? One is probably a DLC. Yeah, I mean, that tracks. War of the Chosen is a DLC, yes. Okay. So let's hit... Okay, so these aren't actual buttons that do anything. I just need to hit play. That's kind of dumb. Oh, they are buttons that do... They select which one I'm... Okay, I was already selected it. Okay, great. We're figuring this all out. We know what's going on here. All right, let's jump in and see what happens. That's my face. And I'm going to make sure that... No, fucking... It's fine. It's fine. Windows. I have literally never launched this before. So we're going to go on an adventure. Good news is OBS seems to have caught the transformation to a game. Oh, that was... Although I have no graphics and you have no graphics. Alright, there we go. And you have sound now. Great. Okay, everything is working. We know what's going on. You will likely need to turn the sound down. Yep, I already did. Let me know if it's still too loud. And I'm gonna just check some options in here. Okay, I think we're pretty good here. None of this is messing me up. I'm gonna turn down my personal audio because it's a little bit loud. Okay. So we're gonna go new game, tutorial, and just go for it, right? Let's do this. Optional narrative content. Okay, hang on. Let me check on my camera here. Oh yeah, you guys are dropping frames. Wow. Why are we dropping frames? Let me check a couple of things here. Well, we're dropping frames because my CPU is at 100% and my GPU is at 100%. So that's probably why. Right, so I'm gonna lower some settings here. Because the game can handle this fine. But it looks like game plus streaming is not handling it very well. So, graphics. Maximum. Drop that down. High, medium. Let's try high. Check that. Relaunch the game because even if you uncheck these DLC options, it still affects the game. Okay. I just first want to check my frame rate. Frame rate's still not great. Let's go to medium then. And then we can exit to desktop. XCOM 2. Like, instead of the bosses being missions, they just come out of nowhere and ruin your day. That's not fun. An error occurred. Great. Love it. Love it. We'll go through this. We're gonna get this figured out. We're gonna get this figured out. In retrospect, I probably should have like launched the game and tried some things before we got to this point. Am I still dropping frames? That's better. It's still not great. Go to Steam Library? Okay. Oh, I think it was Vorty that recommended that I check out Crusader Kings 2. I've now dumped 20 hours into that. I love the game. It was up till 4 a.m. 2 nights ago playing that. Alright, let's try this again. Wait? Oh, well, I didn't wait. What was I supposed to have done? On the right-hand side in Steam. We can stop this. That's fine. You have to disable the DLC in Steam. Okay, I see, I see, I see. Settings, manage. No. Manage. uncheck all of these boxes. Save. No. Alright. It is updating. So we're going to hang out for a little bit, I guess, while it does its thing. Ugh. Although maybe that'll be helpful for us. Who knows? We'll come back over here then while we're waiting. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. It's going to be okay. This just means the folks who haven't had a chance to join the stream yet have more of a chance to join the stream. Yeah, Paradox games have a tendency to suck away time if you ever get the chance. Mount and Blade is my favorite game by that dev, and I think you'd like it too. Wrong 240, but I know what you mean. Okay, yeah. I have many new games on my lists of games to play, so I don't know if I'm going to make it to Mount and Blade, but I appreciate the recommendation. We are finalizing the update. We're gonna make it, friends. We're gonna make it. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Boop, boop. Should probably close a bunch of other things so that they're not sucking up space. There we go. I was actually trying to replace so with to. Oh, well, fair enough. Right, and I just completely overlooked that. I apologize. Boop 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 boop. Be-do-do-do-do. All right, we're back. Let's try this again. It's just XCOM 2 now. All right, great. Here we are, folks. Ignore me for 2 seconds here while I mess around with some things here. Oh man, I just saw my script for the show I didn't get to do this spring on the floor. Now I remembered that I memorized all of my lines for nothing. LOL. Yeah, that's relatable. I was supposed to be in this show. And I really enjoyed getting to know my character, memorizing my lines, and like, this is the script. Because the first half of this book, until here, this is where the actual script starts. And the rest of this is all analysis and essays and talking about the themes and the characters and all sorts of really interesting scholarship. And then when you actually get to the script, like, the script only takes up, I don't know if you can see that, about half of a page. And then everything else is footnotes. So I love this book. It made it so easy to do the work of an actor. And I loved my cast, and I loved my director and everything. And of course, as with so many people, it did not actually happen. But unfortunately, that is the way of the world right now. So, Vorty, I feel you. I absolutely feel you. Oh, actually, hang on here. One more thing here, sorry. There we go, that's what I wanted. Come on. There it is. Okay, and then we just do this. Yes. Okay. I don't know if that's not going to change anything on your end, but it makes things a little bit cleaner for me. So, okay, we're good here. I know your brother doesn't know who wrote that. My brother or Vorty's brother, and doesn't know who wrote 12th Night, or doesn't know who wrote what? What are you talking about, Floorman? Alright, we're getting over here. Everything looks great here. Keeping graphics on medium for now. We'll see if we need to change that. How are frames going for folks? Seems to be going all right. Oh, that's interesting. You can't see that I'm in the options menu right now. That's so weird. If I hit new game, can you see that? No, you can't. Dang it. XCOM, what are you doing here? Alright, we're just gonna do it this way then. Sorry folks for the technical difficulties. You kicked his ass in Trivial Pursuit last night and he doesn't know Shakespeare. Ah. And he's working on homework right now. That tracks. What's going on here? OBS? Please. No. Maybe? Ugh, I hate this. I hate how everything is different in OBS. Just do display capture. Yeah, there. And then we say that you go away, yes, and you need to go to the top, need to go to the bottom. Great. All right. Now the snow is moving for you, and we figured everything out. All right. I guess I'm going to have to do it this way. Okay. So, new game. Veteran tutorial. Does that seem about right? I'm gonna say that seems about right. Sure. All this book is teaching me is that Australia is the twilight zone of
continues to build
the universe for the creatures. Oh, let's watch this.
20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
That's some cult-like bullshit.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
So I've actually never played 1. So Floorman's comment about this game taking place at in the bad ending of 1, like if you fail 1, I don't know. I believe that's correct from what little I know about this game.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused.
I have actually seen some playthrough of this, but yeah, basically aliens invaded. The ending is ambiguous. Now they control the Earth in the year 2035.
Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
So this isn't necessarily after you failed XCOM 1, this is just after XCOM 1. We're not necessarily sure whether we failed or not. But something has happened in the intervening years. If we won, something happened in the intervening years. If we lost, well, this is just sort of the next step.
We need to move on the package before they figure out what we're up to.
Okay, cool. And I have a couple of little spoilers in this story because I did watch.
First things first. You need to get
I watched Cam from Lure play through this a couple years ago.
Copy that. Moving up.
Alright, so we're gonna go through the tutorial. We're gonna say, hey, select the soldier. And right click to move him. Okay. So I've got him selected and I want him to go there. Very nice. Unit flag shows the selected soldier's health and actions. Soldiers get 2 actions. This friend has 1 action.
In position, but I'm exposed here.
It's better than nothing, but see if you can't find a safer position further out.
Looks like full cover ahead. Moving out.
So now it's introducing me to the fact that there is half cover and full cover. Right now I have half cover from 2 angles, and I'm going to move forward to get full cover from 1 angle. Defensive bonus, low cover provides a moderate bonus. High cover provides an excellent bonus. Great.
Crasher 2, stay close. Keep
So we need
pace
to move
with
up.
Crasher 1.
Same thing. Soldier can cover long distances by dashing, but this uses both movements. Sure, and the little blue line tells me what's 1 action, and anything in the yellow line is my maximum move using 2 actions. Fair enough.
Double time.
This seems reasonable.
They're holding position. We're gonna have to go through them. Stay out of sight until we're ready to strike.
Copy that.
Keep to the shadows until you're absolutely set. We'll only get one shot at this.
In the shadows.
Concealment. Most missions start with the squad in concealment. Use concealment to set up ambushes. If any of your soldiers are spotted, all of your soldiers lose the benefit of concealment. Great. So I want to move there. Looks like red tells enemies are not aware while you're using concealment. So use concealment to advance and set up ambushes. And it looks like those red spaces were telling me where I would step out of concealment from. So to be more accurate, half cover gives minus 20% chance to hit, and high cover gives minus 40% chance to hit. Okay.
Staying low.
Is it high cover or full cover?
Don't get too close. They'll be spotted for sure and we'll lose our advantage.
Yep, so that's what the red is. So we only get half cover here.
They
High
have the
cover.
numbers,
Interesting.
but we've
Okay.
got surprise on our side. Hopefully
Coming from
that's
D&D,
enough.
I'm more used to saying full cover. But
Remind me to thank the old man.
there's the distraction. That's a big baddie. You can tell because he's got red armor and a cape.
You and me both.
I can only think of Edna mode saying, no
We're
cape!
not out of the woods yet. We need to take out those remaining soldiers.
I've got the trap on him. Permission to engage.
Do it.
Press left click or enter on an action button to activate the tactical combat UI. Fire weapon to confirm. Alright, so let's take a look at this. So we've got 68. Is there an easy way to cycle? Does like tab cycle through these? Or do I have to click through? 67, 67, 66. Oh, it's only going to let me fire on the one. You can tab. Wonderful. Okay, well, in the tutorial, it's only going to let me fire on the one. So we're going to go for it. So we've been revealed. I think if I was doing this mission for real, I would probably set my other unit into Overwatch before doing that, so we might get a free shot while they run around. If that's how Overwatch works, I don't remember.
How about you all shoot first and celebrate later? No problem.
So now it doesn't matter if I move up here, so we will, because it's telling me to.
I appreciate the bravery, but you're dangerously close right now. Be careful.
Oh, now it's going to tell me that I can use tab to cycle through. So 63, 38, 35, but it's only going to let me fire on the highest one. Fine. Wow, that's 2 60s that we've hit. That seems like not the bad
You're
beats.
still keeping score, right?
Oof. Destructible cover. Not great.
Not going out fast.
Also, we're standing next to a car, which from what I seem to remember can get blown up. Oh, we got shot. That's rather unfortunate.
No, Crash into us now.
Oh, she's dead.
Damn
Oh,
it.
fuck.
Take risks like that. Watch your flanks.
So
That's
how you wanna play it.
They're just really gonna throw us into it. Wow.
Nice work. Press the advantage before they get around you.
Oh, we gonna kill you now.
Let's see how you like this.
I kind of like that actually because it just really quickly gives you a sense of the consequences of your actions and the sort of yeah, you get a good sense of the consequences.
Reinforcements. Stop that. Trev, transmission.
Central, reporting in.
You're late. What have you been doing down there?
Taking in the sights.
What the hell are these things?
They're us. At least there used to be. Human hybrid soldiers. Advent's reward for obedience and service.
We've all heard rumors. I just never believed it was true.
No one wanted to. But we find what we're looking for today.
Also, this is why you recommend starting again without the tutorial, because you lose soldiers 100% of the time with the tutorial. Okay, yeah, we will definitely do. We'll be.
Looks like that transmission went through. You have an Advent transport closing on.
We'll be restarting very, very shortly.
Cover the left side.
Oh, that's a good point. The smartest asks about my face cam. Right now, it's covering up the amount of ammo my troops have, which I don't know is terribly important for you guys to have, but it's below any pop-ups like this. So I mean, I will defer to Befuddled Magician, but this seems to be a decent place for it. Q and E to rotate. Oh, I can only rotate through discrete points. I don't have full 360 motion. Interesting. Alright, well, you want me to go there? Let's go there.
I'm on it. Keep your eyes peeled. Fire on anything that moves.
The cutscene after this is important to the story as well. Okay. Soldiers in Overwatch will shoot the first enemy unit they see moving. Activate Overwatch now to prepare for the reinforcements. Sure.
The main entrance is clear. We need to move on the package.
Alright, so we need to get in there. Could you put it bottom left? Because that just has names, or does it have something more? Right now it only has names. I don't know if it will have something more. So I'm supposed to get in there. Am I allowed to move here first? Or is the tutorial going to force me to go straight in? Let's try moving here. Nope, it's not. It's going to force me to go straight in. Okay.
Menace 3, you're up.
Hold up. You should check that body for salvageable gear.
Now it'll tell me. Okay,
Anything we
cool.
can get at this point. Better move fast, though. I've heard rumors Advent rigs their stuff to self-destruct.
Soldiers automatically collect dropped items when they end move inside of a yellow loot radius. No, don't. Why would you do that? Put me in some sort of cover. Fine. Jesus. But if we don't have names, how do we get attached to the fodder? Exactly. Alright, so we get a scope. Cool. I really would have put you in cover. I just want that decision to be known. Okay, well I get to keep moving you anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Here they come.
Reinforcements just hit the ground.
They're getting nervous. Now I know we're in the right place.
Thank you, Central. And Overwatch sugars. We take a shot. Killed. Nice.
Well done. Fall back to our position. Just go. I'll try to stall them here.
Alright, so we're only half falling back. Take some shots here. And again, I have to fire at you. We're gonna miss. To introduce me to the mechanic of missing.
What the?
I'm going for the door.
Go for the door.
should be able to cut right through the door's security protocols. They were never expecting anyone to get this close.
Also, just can hack computers, locked doors, and some other objects to gain access and temporary bonuses. Great, let's hack. So I can choose this, which has we gain concealment, or we gain immunity from the next 2 attacks. They're both very low chances. Slightly greater chance of concealment. Let's go big. Yeah. Alright, we got the door open though.
We're in.
Good. Let's go.
Central
We'll
moved in.
secure the baggage.
Let's hope our intel was good.
This is the place.
Are you sure?
Hey, look, it's me! Spoiler alert.
Looks like there's an access panel attached. If you got me a better look, I might be able to...
Next time. Let's get out of here.
Soldiers can carry unconscious, dead, and bleeding out units. This allows a soldier to retrieve a fallen comrade. Wonderful. Do I need to pick you up somehow? Oh, carry unit. Carry unit. Why is this headphone thingy so big? LOL. Yeah.
Firebrand is holding nearby for evac. But
His
it's now or
his
never,
comms.
Central.
Understood. We're on the move.
Probably a good thing that he's out here if he lives through this attack. So that we can fight our way out. He did not, though, so that's...
No! Central, Crasher 1 is down. You have to get out of there.
That's
We need
unfortunate.
another exit. Now!
Alright, we're going there now. I guess.
Got it covered.
Oh, we're gonna boom. Grenades are not as lethal as firearms, but they can damage multiple units and destroy cover and walls. You got it, boss. Match up the circles exactly because I'm a completionist. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Works for me.
We're getting out with, 50% casualty rate. Doesn't seem great, but oh, I can just go there. So you can't
Almost
attack
there.
while you're
Stay
carrying, but you
focused.
can move at full speed. Interesting. Yeah, and also the fact that, yeah, his comm looks huge in his ear. Yeah, also the fact that they've been doing this the entire time they want to talk to someone, which they should need to do, Don't fucking... If we lose literally everyone except for the person we recover, I'm gonna be mad. Ow! That hurt. That hurt a lot.
Firebrand, this is Gatecrasher. We need an immediate evac. Get us out of here.
Press P to place evac zone here. Put it there. Otherwise I can hit that. Okay, cool.
Keep
Then
moving.
You
we
don't
just
need to tell me twice.
run away.
We're coming home.
I think that's how the tutorial in 1 went. I think all except one person died. Yeah, great. Yeah. Hello. Oomst is Yoomst. Of an obviously female of some sort. First blood achievement unlocked. Great.
Carefully! There's potentially decades of atrophy to contend with.
Wish we had more time.
I don't disagree.
But as it stands now, we risk losing the patient if we don't begin the removal procedure immediately.
We're ready.
Good. Then let's get on with it.
Remarkable.
Just like 20 years ago. We were still calling it a war back then. We had no idea what was coming.
Response from the cerebral cortex. Good. Prepping for cranial intrusion. I've managed to identify the connection. Preparing to make final incision.
These readings are getting really erratic.
Of course they are. These implants were never designed to be removed. We are risking severe...
No plan B here, people. Do it.
Doctor! No signal.
Pupillary response normal. Vital stabilizing. Procedure complete.
Told him it would take more than that to keep you down. Welcome back, Commander.
Floorman, I don't... We're gonna learn more, but you're not entirely correct.
Glad to see you're finally coming out of it. Don't envy the headache you must have, though. Still, can't fault Dr. Tigan. Especially as no one's even attempted something like this before. Easy. We're still not entirely sure what they did to you. That chip was buried halfway into your skull. Lost a lot of good soldiers looking for you over the years. Almost gave up hope you were still out there. Acted on the intel as soon as I got word. Not sure what you remember, but a lot's changed. Did the best I could, but the last 20 years have been tough without you. You feel like catching up? Shen has the archive up and running on your terminal. Otherwise, I'd go see Dr. Tigan when you're ready. There's some things you should know. He'll be better at explaining them than me. It's damn good to have you back, Commander.
All right.
Commander to the research labs.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power. Yet completely harmless.
This is the point where you would make a new save.
If only
Let's
the
get
same
through
could
some
be
more
said for
dialogue,
the rest of
and
the
then I'll
aliens'
go back.
technology. Commander.
I'm
Dr. Richard
invested
Tigan,
now.
Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab. such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man.
All
Were you
good.
to direct
The
additional
smartest.
support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
On your order, Commander. I will begin researching the Advent chip for possible insights as to its function.
Alright. So we're still locked into
I'll see
this.
that work
so
begins
we will...
immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
That
Got
research will keep Tygan busy for a while. In the meantime, you might want to head down to the armory.
Commander, to the armory.
Commander, Jane Kelly was instrumental in the op to get you back. She earned enough experience for a promotion. We should take care of that now.
Remote soldier.
The
And we
Ranger
could just-
serves as our primary
Yeah, okay.
reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
Lovely, lovely, love it, love it. Always love me a good sword person. Soldier promoted. New ability, Slash. Attack any enemy within movement range with your sword.
We're off to a good start. Our troops will only get stronger as they gain experience.
And there's some customizability about who we choose for troops.
Commander, to the bridge.
Yep, they want me here now.
I heard you,
You'll have to do all this again.
When we get the thing, you'll
Okay.
be the first to know.
Attention. Unauthorized presence detected.
Commander, give me a second. Execute Echelon Protocol.
Attention. Senior command exchange confirmed.
I had wanted that to be a little more ceremonious, but we've got something. A local resistance cell just located this hybrid magnetic power converter that Shen's been pushing us to find. They tracked the device to a nearby Advent convoy and are attempting to take it down. If we can bring this converter back...
Alright, we'll make a new save now. Hopefully. Is there any way to do this without just hard quitting out? Because escape is not working, which is interesting. Alright, we'll just quit it. Yeah, escape did not work, so that's fun. Right, so it's gonna do its thing. We'll get back in there. They really lock you in. Yeah, they sure do. No choices in the tutorial. Yeah, apparently that was still tutorial, so we finished the tactical tutorial, but that was it. Come on. You're not running anymore. I promise. I'll hit stop anyway. Alright, Magician, is this the right place for my face cam? Or is a better place better? A better place better. Wow, I'm so elegant with the words. I might make myself a little bit smaller. Bottom left might be better, but I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. We'll leave it here then. Because at this point, if I look to chat, it looks like I'm looking into the center of the screen, as opposed to if I bring it over to the left side, it'll look like I'm not. So, okay. So we're gonna do a new game. We are not gonna do... We're gonna disable the tutorial. Challenge appropriate for players familiar with XCOM. Significant challenge for experienced XCOM, 2 players only. A longer game with no margin for error. Only the strongest XCOM players will survive. We're definitely not a legend, because this is our first playthrough. And while I've not played XCOM before, but I'm familiar with the style of game, and I've seen other people play it, so I'm not a rookie. So the question is, veteran or commander? You suggest veteran? Okay. Other folks have preferences? Play vet? As someone who had an enjoyable challenge on rookie? Interesting. So one of the things that I like to do whenever I pull into a new game is to play on the hardest setting, because that way I avoid learning bad habits that don't work when you scale up to these harder difficulties. But I think I remember you get +1 to health and 1.1 bonus to aim. I don't want any bonuses. I want a real. I don't want anything happening under the hood that I can't see. So, and it looks like if I'm on veteran, I'm going to learn some bad habits that won't scale to commander or legend. So if I go back and try and play it again, I'm going to be playing. The tactical decisions will be very different. So I think I'm going to play commander. Is there anything that I need to be aware of before I do that, magician? Oh, I was going to do one other thing. Whoops. Options. Graphics. I'm going to drop my graphics down even lower because I notice we're still dropping frames. So. Run while you still can. XCOM games are pretty addictive. Yeah, that's fair, Mobiles. But I have wanted to do this for a while, and it was on Steam sale a couple weeks ago, so I just bit the bullet. Floorman, you really think we should do veteran? If I'm getting a health bonus and a 1.1 bonus to aim, if I get a 10% bonus to aim, I kind of want to just go for commander, go for broke. Apparently there is one undercover bonus in commander. Have I played any XCOM games before? No, I have not. I'm certainly not used to the. I'm not new to the genre of game that XCOM is. On Wednesday and Friday, I play a game called The Battle for Wesnoth that is very similar in that it's a percentage-based tactical game. There are certainly some differences between the two, and I've seen people play XCOM before, but I've never picked it up, so I'm really excited to work my way through it. I think with just one undercover bonus in Commander, I think that's fine, because I know that I'm not ready for Legend. I know that that's not... I'm not arrogant enough to think that I can pick up this game for the first time and just run through it on Legendary. Then Commander should be fine. If you miss a shot, you get a 15% bonus on shots over 50% until you hit. Yeah, alright, fine. We'll go for it. I like the challenge of Iron Man just in general. So we're gonna try that. Legend Moan, you can do it. I believe in you. No, we're not. We're not ready for that.
Continues to build as city centers across
Full
the
guts,
globe
full send.
prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Vorty, what I don't want to have is I want to balance that like frustration of constantly having to reset, but also having a reasonable challenge. So I want to have fun, but also be challenged, but not so challenged that we have to restart every single, every hour or whatever.
The speaker reaches out to us.
4 resets this stream. You're calling it. If there are less, I'll eat my shoes. All right, I'm holding you to that. Man, this is not a criticism. You have such a different approach to playing games than I do. Yeah, I mean, I do. And there's nothing wrong with that. I really enjoy the mental challenge of tactical strategic games, and I want to really get into that.
Several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
We're gonna go ahead and watch through this cutscene one more time, just because I'm interested. It's the first time I've seen the story myself.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity to your
Probably if we reset a couple of times, we will skip through these cutscenes.
You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher. 60 seconds.
All I can think about is the Edna mode. No kips! With that red unit. One thing that is important to note, not mentioned in the tutorial, is the line of sight indicator.
Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Say more. And smartest, yeah, I'm aware that I can. Hitting spacebar skips the cutscene. I just want to watch this one more time. If you hover where you want to move, there will be a target next enemy's
The
name.
aliens need to know that we're serious. That we're ready to infiltrate the city centers and strike at their heart. To that effect, we're moving in to take out a high-profile target that will get plenty of people's attention, especially Advent. Move to lock down the area and eliminate any security forces nearby.
If you can see them, target next enemy's name, you can see them at that spot. Okay. Loading. Alright, here we go.
Menace 1-5, we have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Alright, so the tutorial mission... Interesting. In terms of storyline, then, is this after the tutorial mission has happened? And at this point... Let's go one move at a time until we can figure out what's going on here. There's a lot of sightlines that I can't see. I'm worried about folks that I can't see.
Closing on target position now.
Yeah, it is. This is after the... Okay. We've spotted an enemy, and an enemy spotted me. Ah! Okay, well, that's unfortunate.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
This is why we take one movement at a time. But we need to get you into cover now.
That's affirmative.
Okay, cut it down there. Oh, I see. So there's a little... there's a little red target that shows up when I can see them. So if I move here, I can see one of them, but not those two. Oh, it was a civilian that revealed me. Bullshit. Okay. Can I... probably this. Next soldier, which is tab. Okay, so you... and you. Everyone's got an assault rifle. You have a grenade. You have a grenade. You do not... Oh, wait. Everyone has... one of you is unable to hunker down because you're not in cover. Okay, I figured it out. The smartest made it all the way through the game without realizing the line of sight indicator. There's no way I would have noticed that without Befuddled Magician saying that, and I think I've seen a lot of streamers not realize that that exists. Okay, we need to... Oh, I wonder... That's probably where I want to be, right? Like, that's... I still have high ground, and I've got partial cover. Yeah. Let's go here.
Heading there now.
Alright. Is there any chance of this? No, okay. That would have been cool. 66, 66, 48. Okay, so it's low and high cover. Interesting. Well, let's go for it. Or do we just go into Overwatch? Maybe we just go into Overwatch here. Nah, let's make some shots here. I believe in us.
Not even close.
Yeah, we're going to continue the bad beats.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Oh, so you get height advantage? Yeah, so that's why I'm trying to stay on this. I didn't realize that mechanically I got a height advantage, but that's why I'm trying to stay on this. Oh, height advantage, yeah. So that's kind of why I would like to... Half cover is no cover? I mean, half cover is an extra 20%. Alright. Please. Please. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Taken care of.
Promotion earned. Nice. You can't see anyone if I keep you up on top. Where else? Is there anything worth going to down here? Maybe inside? Looks like I can still see you if I'm down here. And there I've got full cover. I mean, that seems pretty good. Let's do that.
Understood. Moving out.
And if our shots aren't great, we'll just go into Overwatch. So, 45, 33, that sounds like an Overwatch to me. Hold Z to zoom out. Cool, thank you. Yeah, we're going to Overwatch there. Nice.
Taking heavy fire.
And where's your shot going? Ooh, okay, alright, alright, alright. Doing good. Height plus partial cover. Just doing great. What can we see from here? Nothing. Okay. So... Height doesn't give defensive bonus. Okay, thank you. I was wondering about that. Because like if height gives a 20% bonus to aim and then also 20% bonus to cover, then height plus partial cover is height plus low cover is high cover. But if it doesn't give anything, it's only to aim, which is fine, honestly. This seems like a reasonable spot if we can knock him out somehow. If cover is red, it means you'll be flanked in that position. Yeah, so what I was contemplating here was it looks like I would be flanked by this guy, but if we can take him out with someone else, then this gives full cover from that one. Doesn't look like... Oh man, our moves are just shy of where I want to be. None of our shots have changed. Yeah, so we've got 65 on you, 66 on you, 48, 45. Oh, we can close the door. Interesting. Alright. Let's move here and see what that does for us in terms of shots.
Okay.
Yes, I know that's where I'm trying to go.
You're near the target position.
I'm not really, but thank you. That is worse. That is much worse. Okay. We made mistakes. Stay put.
Affirmative. Covering now.
This is gonna be better though.
Confirmed.
Man, not by much. Guys. Grenades are helpful. Yeah, they are. Alright, let's take out his cover. That'll make all of us happier. By take out his cover, I mean take him out. They're rookies, don't expect much of them. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Move one down. I mean, it's not great, but I think we just need to start taking shots here. Yeah, okay. Fine.
It's still moving.
Lost that coin flip. How about you? Okay, lost that coin flip too.
Come on, focus.
It's okay, it's okay. No, it's okay. Don't go too hard on yourself, guys, as long as you don't die. But this is why we keep someone in Overwatch. Yeah, there we go. Okay, alright. We're doing okay.
Target neutralized.
And we've earned another promotion. Perfect. Boom, boom. Car blows up. And now we need to run forward. I'm assuming there are other enemies on this map, so just straight booking it is not quite what I want to be doing, I think. You. Overwatch aim penalty is -20. Okay, thank you for that. That's also very helpful.
Running.
More of them. Dang it! Just immediately spotted.
Officers seem more capable than grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Okay. I mean, that's why I moved to cover. Alright, you get here. So generally, it is equivalent to taking a shot in half cover. You suggest moving one action at a time? Yeah, you know, I thought about that. I did. It was a thought that crossed my brain. And then I was like, nah, it's probably fine. Alright, so 45 or 26. What do I got for grenades? Nothing. If any of them reveal themselves.
That's affirmative.
Oh, man. Too aggressive is still the way Sir Cannon played. Yep. It's another coin flip. You know, if you flip enough coins, you're eventually gonna get what you want, right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You just need to keep flipping them. And they need to not be. You have to flip coins when it's not imperative that your coin flip ends the way you need it to. We have to get closer, but we want to stay in cover. Oh, yes. Go there. Keep the high ground. So I think we've got one person on Overwatch, two people who dashed, and one person that took a shot. Oh, you marked me, huh? Not like that. Oh, please don't. That took out my Overwatch.
No! I want to go home!
No, bud, no, don't. It's okay. No, please don't. Please don't do that. Friend, it's gonna be okay, but you need to not panic. Oh, we're flanked. No! That didn't go the way it needed to go. Alright, you need to move up here.
Good copy. Moving on target.
And we've got you flanked. Take that shot. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, guys. You can miss some, but you do have to hit. What shots do you have? Only there. And is that even cover? It is cover. Right? Or am I just crazy? That's cover. I see. I don't have sightlines where I want them. When's the stream scheduled to end? We're going to be going till about 4 today. Time for a wipe. No, we lost 1 troop. Like, it's not great. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that this is good, but it's not time for a wipe yet. We can go even higher if we want to, but we don't have... At that point, we're too far away. Do I have a shot where I am? No, I don't. This is all if I move, I get a shot on him. But I want to stay... I think what it is I'm too far away. Okay. This is going to be a lot of me trying to start to gain a sense of ranges and sightlines and things like that, so we're going to make mistakes. But that's okay. That's how you learn. So let's go here. I know I can't... I don't have a shot on him. It's a slightly better shot, but we can also just do that. I'm going to be kind of liberal with my grenade usage. Come on, sniper, you can do it. Unfortunately, our sniper doesn't have the range. It'd be great if they could, but we're just recruits at this point, so we don't have that kind of range. Oh, hiding behind a car that's gonna blow up if they shoot it enough times. That's maybe a mistake. Come on. All right, all right, all right, all right.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
We're okay. We're okay. I'm endeared to the guy that wants to go home. He is relatable. Yes, he is very relatable. Sir. Sir. Is it worth... We'll do that later. I'll ask that question later. Actually, I'll ask the question now. Is it worth carrying someone who is just straight dead? Like... I mean, James, I suggest leaving this guy's action last. No, it's not worth it? Okay. So you can take advantage of his really good angles. Okay. It's a good point. So, well, let me talk you through what I was thinking. What I was thinking is we get into full cover from this guy, so we move over here and use our shot to pretty much guarantee take him out because we've got him flanked. He's got no cover. We're pretty close to him. And we just stay put there. You'll get their gear, but you don't have any right now. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Meanwhile, we could... Once that has happened, he's got a good... He's the only one of our troops that has a good angle on this guy. We can move him up to here. And that should give us something of an angle on the officer. Plus, our guy on the roof, if we drop him over here, he might have a shot. Let's check that. So let's see. If we move here, do you have a shot? No, you still don't have a shot. We're going to have to bring him down because we just don't have any shots. And you at least have a shot on both of them? It's a bad shot. Can a sniper take out some of the defensive equipment? I don't think we can target the cover with anything except for a grenade. And at this point, I mean, he's still got a grenade, but that's not super useful. with how things are positioned right now. They are all rookies. Yeah, none of them are officially snipers, right? So we can level folks up into that eventually. All right, the person I'm struggling with is I'm not sure what to do with Emily Lee. If I just completely expose her, she's got a shot on our officer. Okay, I know Desmartis wanted me to do this in the exact opposite order, but I think this makes the most sense to me. So I'm gonna drop back.
Roger that.
Take this shot, please. Good. Nice crit. Nice crit.
Taken care of.
You stay there.
Burn up your ammo fast.
Ricardo, you're gonna move there.
On the move.
Friggin' Emily Lee, get your shit together. I mean, it's not her fault. Dang it. Alright, we're gonna go on Overwatch in case he tries to flank our injured unit. Because he shouldn't have a shot on her. Just FYI, but half the people in chat don't know terminology for the game, so Joe Columber's comment was about positioning rather than class. Yeah, that's okay. Like, we're all learning here.
Moving Overwatch.
Yeah, so Sniper is a class that we just don't have access to yet. Yeah. I love learning, and we're all here learning together. Here's what I hate. Like, technically we have the officer flanked, but he's out of our range. So what we could do is pop over here and go into Overwatch, because if he moves forward, I think he moves into our range, and that might work. Yeah, so we can rename units. We have to do that back in HQ, but we can rename units. Actually, this is a question for chat. What is the range? What's my range? Because clearly he's out of range, but he's in range if I just hop down one. Rename and customize. Yeah, we can choose ethnicity, we can choose all sorts of things. And everyone wants a Gwimli. Okay, yeah, we will make sure that we have a Gwimli. There will be one Gwimli in this game. At least one. Okay, so I think we're gonna go to low cover and go into Overwatch. Let's do that.
Roger that.
Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Yes. Please, please, please. Yes, yes. Second Overwatch. That's how we do it. Oh. Okay, okay, okay.
Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts.
Oh, man.
Scanners are clear. -1-5, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
All right, let's get those charges planted on the double. Are there going to be more units that come in after me after I plant the charges? Because if so, I want to reposition. No, there are no more. Wonderful. Let's get this done then.
-1-5, rendezvous at the extraction point. Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Detonating charges.
Alright, we lost one soldier, and one soldier got wounded, but overall, reasonable. Not bad, not bad. We have sabotaged an Advent monument. Alright, so question for chat. What class is Gwimli? Like, we get to choose, we can customize anyone to be Gwimli, so who should it be? And for the folks in chat who maybe are not up to speed on our Wesnoth run-through, Battle for Wesnoth is a fantasy tactical game. So Gwimli is one of our merfolk who picked up a storm triton. We lost Jones, but we have 3 promotions and only 1 person got wounded. That seems pretty good. Did I Want to Go Home guy live? I think he did. I think that was Garza who wanted to go home. The one that gets a rocket launcher should be named Gwimli. Yeah. Let's take a look at the classes first. Fair enough. So what did you get?
Serving as our demolitions expert,
We got a grenadier.
Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
That might be Gwimli. So he can now launch grenade. Grenadier uses a grenade launcher to fire grenades rather than throwing them. Greater range and more grenades. Awesome. And we get to kind of choose whether we want that to be demolitions expert or heavy gunner as we move forward. He is wounded though, so he'll be out of action for a little bit. Over here we have a sniper. There we go, or a sharpshooter.
Engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range.
So in future missions, we will actually have someone who can make those long-range shots. So squad sight seems pretty good. From extreme range. Gwimli can't want to go home. Hey now, you don't know that about Gwimli. Maybe he does just want to go home.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
Alright, so Rangers move up close. Seems like we probably want to get Rangers better armor first, because they're more effective at close range. It's great in one at least. Squad sight? Yeah. And unfortunately, Jones died. We got a couple of corpses and an Advent trooper corpses and a officer corpse. Sword lad, heck yeah. Yeah!
Commander, to the research labs.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power. Yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function.
Thank you, Doctor.
Given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though
you want more resources. Yes, we all want more resources.
I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research.
He's not nearly as good as Fallen.
Commander.
I assume that is our chief scientist in the previous game. New research. Alright, modular weapons, magnetic mag rifles. They self-destruct when their original operator dies, but with a little effort we could use recovered parts to improve our soldiers' own. Hybrid materials give us better... probably gives us better armor. Alien biotech. Continue to work on sort of the storyline research. Okay. Let's go with armor first.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately.
What's over here in engineering? Let's meet Shen.
Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work.
Rove R. I like that.
Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready
So
to
I
finish what he started.
think I remember that the voice actor who voiced Shen in XCOM 1 died before XCOM 2, and the voice actress who is voicing his daughter, I think, is actually his daughter. So there's some sort of emotional storytelling going on here. We have no engineers. We have some corpses. Can we build
There's
anything?
room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
Okay. And build items.
You'd be surprised how big of a difference some of these things can make in combat, Commander. With a few
We have
supplies,
some
I can
supplies.
manufacture anything we need in no time.
So we can grab a med kit. We can grab a flashbang. In a very large radius, inflicting significant offensive penalties. Flashbangs apparently are good. Med kit. No weapons or armor. Smoke grenade. Currently on staff, we have no engineers, but we do have a few cadavers. Exactly. I don't know how important supplies are or how scarce they are. My inclination is to get one flashbang and a medkit, but let's keep looking around the ship.
Do you
We've
ever
got the
regret
armory.
leaving the city? You must miss some of it. The food, the warm beds.
Honestly, none of that really bothers me. What I miss the most is my equipment.
I hadn't thought about that. Advent probably had a pretty nice lab set up for you.
There was certainly no shortage of resources on their side.
Tygan is a true scientist.
sure the
Living
commander will
conditions?
find
Nah,
something nice
don't
for you.
care. What I miss is all my lab equipment. I can do work with what you've given me, but man, having access to a atomic microscope would have been, or an electron scanning microscope would have been great. And we just don't have that here, or whatever the alien tech version of an electron microscope is. So let's view some soldiers here. Cesar is our grenadier. He's very wounded. Ricardo is our ranger. Emily Lee is our sharpshooter. And then we have 4 rookies available We probably don't need to recruit anyone, but let's look at the menu. Like I said, first playthrough, so I'm just sort of exploring here. Oh, so this is so we also use supplies to get more troops if we have people die. They are all going to be rookies, I believe. All of them customizable. We can change their countries, we can change their names, all sorts of things. I don't like that, like, not all of the text is visible unless I recruit it. That's kind of weird. I don't think we need to recruit anyone right now.
New orders, Commander?
Let's drop in. Let's drop in on command and just see what's there. It scrolls if you wait. Oh, I just need to be patient. That's fair. I'm not patient. Objectives, Avenger Report, XCOM Archives. What's in the archives? Historical records. Wow. I forgot just, I mean, I didn't really know how much. Is here. I love the timeline. XCOM began in 1993. All right, let's read through this here. Initially conceived of as a means to defend against unforeseen threats to the Earth as a whole, the XCOM project was first outlined during secretive planning sessions conducted throughout the year 1993. Although these early discussions were only meant to establish the theoretical principles of defense against an unknown enemy, all agreed upon preparations were carried out by the participating Council nations immediately. For more than 2 decades, the project remained dormant, with limited personal records maintained by an agreed-upon representative of the Council. In February of 2015, long-distance scans indicated a number of large, unidentified objects on a slow approach towards the Earth. As agreed upon, the XCOM project was activated on February 10th, with key personal assignments filled by the latest active candidates on files. In less than 2 months' time, open hostilities between the aliens and Earth's forces ravaged much of the planet's developed world, leaving survivors desperate and alone. Build facilities. And the rest of the stream was spent reading codex pages. No, it's not. Because I didn't play XCOM 1, I do want to go through a little bit of this. In July of 2015, the coalition government, formerly known as Advent, was first proposed by a small group of human politicians who stepped forth, intent on negotiating with the Elders. Despite the open hostility initially directed towards these peaceful alien visitors, they were receptive to the possibility of coexistence. Despite their effective conquest of Earth's combined militaries, the Elders allowed for the Pact of Unification, establishing Advent's governance. In the 20 years since, Advent has effectively served humanity and created an environment of peace and prosperity. Okay, so it looks like we attempted to put up a resistance and were summarily crushed. And then there's some more here, but we'll save that for later. So I'm being told to build facilities. So I've got an empty facility here. Right. So I have 6 out of 12 power. Laboratory, workshop, power relay, guerrilla tactics school. So the workshop can create unique gremlin drones which can be sent to staff any adjacent room or facility, which means that we probably want a workshop not in a corner. Yes, XCOM 1 was that for resistance, exactly. Oops. No facilities. So I don't think we want to build a workshop first. Maybe a laboratory? Guerrilla tactics is recommended. Guerrilla tactics unlocks additional skills and benefits for our soldiers, including an increase in the number of soldiers we can take on a single mission. That seems important. Especially in the early game where we will be losing soldiers pretty much every mission.
We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander.
Let's do that. That's pretty easy to just go straight at. And then let's grab some items. Or can I start clearing out a room? I really need to be looking at some of these things. Get some supplies. Get some supplies and some alloys. Let's clear down and probably over.
Commander, I'm going to need more help on the engineering team before I can start clearing out some of these.
Oh, I need engineers before I can start to excavate. Great. Is there an easy way to recruit engineers, or do I need to find them on missions?
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
This peace nonsense sounds like alien propaganda to you? Maybe. Rewards from missions and scanning. Okay, cool. Let's grab a flashbang and a medkit. I want to keep folks alive, and that seems important for that. Let's go to command.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again.
Or the bridge.
Welcome to the bridge,
like.
the nerve center of our
You can also buy them
operation.
on the black market.
The aliens have our entire world in their grip.
Excavate to the side and then down. It gets more expensive the deeper you get. Okay, that's good to know.
Not to mention
Thank
the
you, Bubbles.
military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
All
While
right.
we prepare for new operations and continue our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans on the surrounding area.
Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
Okay. Let's hit up now and take a look at the map, and then we can investigate other things. So we don't know a lot, is what it looks like. So I can... Oh, get rookies for free? That seems good. Otherwise, we're gaining supplies, which is reasonable.
Avenger.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Course.
And I do actually think that I'm gonna pop myself over to the other corner here. Nope. There we go. Because I think in this screen you want to see stuff on that corner. Supply drop comes in at the end of the month. You can see that in the bottom right. Aha, yes, I sure can. And now you can too. Because my big old face isn't in the way. Alright, it looks like all I do at this point is scan. So we'll do that.
The outcome of this research can only further our advances.
Alright, we got hybrid materials. Assign new research. With limited resources available to outfit our troops up until now, they've had to make do with whatever makeshift armor Shen managed to piece together for them from various scrap materials. Relying on methods that might otherwise seem outdated, we've developed a means of producing a multi-layered nanofiber weave capable of withstanding direct impact, as well as any traditional armor, without the added weight. Our troops will still have to exercise caution. Even the nanofiber has its limits. It may be best suited to our forces who rely on agility over pure stopping power. In any case, I imagine our soldiers will be pleased to see any improvement over their current equipment. Yes, so that'll be for our Rangers, for sure. We have a nanoscale vest. Give me a war one with all armors to increase soldier health. That's what I wanted to see. Of course, we no longer have the supplies to buy that, but still. Let's go for weapons next.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
What can I do for you, Commander?
Alright, so if I say build items, there's now armor, which costs 30 supplies, and we have 20. So we'll just need to wait until we get more supplies to do that. Oh, we also need Advent corpses. Interesting. That's good to know.
I probably could have saved a lot of time repairing.
Let's keep scanning. Grab some free rookies. Remnants of an incomplete Advent settlement were found throughout the area, abandoned before finishing construction on the project. Our scans located a small resistance cell nearby responsible for the sabotage, and when approached, they expressed interest in joining XCOM. Armor is made out of corpses. Whoops. Yep.
Setting course for Sector 12.
Alright, so we have another 2, 3, 4. 4 new rookies. I like that. I see a new icon on the map. Reward supplies. Yeah, I could use some supplies.
Avenger plotting new course.
We use the dead to protect the living. Seems fitting. Yeah, I'm here for it. Yeah, let's grab some supplies. Is there anything? There's still nothing else on the map, so it's either here or in HQ. So we should end with some
think I could have
research.
predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
Alright, so, troops digging through the scrap piles and looting corpses. It's safe to assume that they're on constant vigil for anything we could use to improve our gear. All the raw materials won't mean much if we can't find a use for them, but a modular weapon system is a good start. Having pushed our existing designs about as far as I thought possible, the integration of a few key alien components provided the much-needed stability we've been looking for. With these modifications in place, we should be able to attach larger upgrades for even more firepower. The troops will like that. Shen. Alright, so now we have weapon upgrades. Love it, love it. Let's do the shorter research here. Unless we want magnetic-based firearms. And then Gauss weaponry. Love that it's Gauss weaponry. As someone who in 4 days will be graduating from college with a degree in physics, I love it. Let's go with biotech right now, though. I want to get the quick researches out of the way.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Let's finish this and try and get those supplies.
As the resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent.
Alright, well, we have more.
As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
Alright, I get an engineer if I do this. It's difficulty easy. I mean, we just go for it, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. If I don't do this, the opportunity goes away, right? So we have to either do it now or not do it at all. Is that right? Because if that's not true, then I want to get enough supplies to get armor before we do anything. Yes, that is correct. Okay, well, then I want an engineer. So we are going to do that. Confirm.
Setting course for the East African sector.
It looks like those supplies will always be there, so we can just come back to that. And everyone has an grenade. We have our sharpshooter, and you must be our ranger. Okay. And we've got 2 rookies. Equip the flashbang. If you get to the point where you are skipping missions, a restart is in the near future. Okay. Good. So always go for the missions. Got it. Yes. So I was about to start thinking about who should have what. I think having our ranger with a real grenade makes sense, because they will be moving closer to the enemies. So if they can destroy cover for the rest of our troops, that makes sense. I think maybe one of the rookies gets the flashbang. And we also have a med kit. I could give that to the other rookie, or I could give it to the sharpshooter, assuming that the sharpshooter will be staying back most of the time, and so is less likely to get hit. But what do folks think? You like the medkit on the sniper because he's far away and is not getting hurt? I mean, yeah, that makes sense to me. Other thoughts? And the sniper will not be in grenade range. Yeah, I mean, it seems like we are all in agreement here. So let's throw the medkit on the sniper. And hopefully we don't have to use it, but there it is. And we have no extra weapons or anything like that we can equip anyone. Yeah. Let's go do this. And what I've learned from this is that it's much better to make items immediately before going on a mission, not immediately after coming back from one. Because if I had done that the other way around, I would have armor instead of, I think, flashbangs or grenades like that. Let's do this.
A hidden alien communications relay in this area is being used by Advent to transmit critical data back to their network. The loss of that data will stop their latest project in its tracks. So we're moving in to destroy the relay before they complete the transfer. We're expecting a strong contingent of security forces. Neutralize them and secure the site. Destroy that relay at all costs.
Destroy alien relay. Neutralize all enemy targets. Let's do it.
Menace 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
Our position is marked.
Alright, we are concealed. Let's figure out who's who. This is Ivan Sokolov, Ricardo, who is our ranger, Sergei Vinogradov, who's our other rookie, and Emily Lee is our sniper. Alright, we're gonna move one movement at a time. It looks like we only have 8 turns. So out of curiosity, have we seen these aliens actually be bad to the humans and I just missed it, or are we fighting because we want to be in charge? Attention, you have a timer. This mission, upper right corner. Yes. Thank you. Vordy, I believe that aliens were really bad to us in XCOM 1. And so we are trying to wrest back control from them there. So we'll move our sniper here. And then We only have pistol Overwatch. And then we've got med kits and things like that. Okay, we're gonna leave you alone for right now, probably move further. So we need to get rather far away. All the way over here, and we don't really know what that looks like. Hey, boy Beatus. Nice to see you in the chat. This game is fire. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. We're gonna send the rookie down here.
Understood. Moving out.
I'm not dashing. This is one movement at a time. I was just looking around. Calm down, all right? All right? You can only overwatch with a sniper rifle after you've waited a turn. Oh, thank you. I think I did know that, but I'd absolutely forgotten that. Here's our ranger, who is probably going to be pretty good at this stuff here. As it stands, I have a casual addiction to Risk Domination. Yeah, I mean, after I watched you playing that, I actually downloaded it and started playing through it myself. Doing just some of the single player stuff. It's pretty fun, gotta say. It's simple, and it takes some time. Okay, so here I am going to dash, and I'm going to tell you why. Because we moved one move, we haven't seen anyone, and this is our ranger, so he's got an additional... I think he's got an additional tick of health. Either way, he can handle himself.
Let's do this.
His first movement would stop right there, and we've already made it there. Dude, it's so simple but so complicated. Yeah. Alright, so there's our enemies. We needed to see where they were, and now we know where they are. And we know what we need to avoid here. Thought I saw 2 of them, so that's interesting. Who else we got? Sergey. We're concealed, so I'm willing to dash a little bit here. So we'll pop you over there. Boy, Beatus, you just did the last test of your bachelor's, and you think you'll get your master's, but not right now. That's pretty cool. I also did the last test of my bachelor's last week. So I totally feel you with being done. It's nice. And congratulations, seriously. We are concealed. So I'm gonna do a maybe risky thing and move to no cover.
Moving to designated position.
We'll get in cover next turn. And Emily Lee is gonna drop over to this rooftop, I think. Do we need to? Because of squad sight, we might be able to stay here. You took a semester off when your house burned down, so I got behind. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I think maybe that's fine, right? Like, understandable. With squad sight and the sight lines we currently have, let's just leave her right here.
Okay.
And then we can throw her on sniper overwatch in a couple of turns. Alright, they moved further away. That's nice. Where's our target again? Our target's all the way over here. And we have 7 turns. Alright, Ivan. Oh, the Sniper's Overwatch doesn't have squad sight. Interesting. Good to know. Alright, so they just dropped down here and are facing that way. Do we hope that they don't walk back towards us? And continue advancing? Or do we drop around this side of the building? We have 7 turns. Eventually, we're just going to have to engage. Bring you up there. I think this turn we move up, go into Overwatch, and hopefully next turn we start taking shots. Which also means that we might want to move Emily Lee over a rooftop. I thought they might stay on this roof and then this would have been fine. Oh, I like that. Hey, the Lord Aaron. How's it going? That's nice. That's really nice. You're reading your book again, and apparently long ago they were mammals that were basically just armadillos, but the size of cars, like dinosaurs, are one thing, but this is just a giant-ass armadillo. Yeah, that's... Nature is crazy, let me tell you. That's nice. I like having a sniper. Sharpshooter. Hey! Appreciate that, bud. I don't have any follow notifications on or anything like that. I need to do some work back end in Twitch to figure out how to see that. So, congratulations. Thank you for following me. I appreciate that. Welcome to what I'm going to start calling the Cannoneers. Let's drop up here and go into Overwatch.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Yeah, because now we can see both of them. I'm gonna wait one more turn.
I got my eyes on.
Ricardo. Move up to here.
Moving. Affirmative. Covering now.
Cirgo. You can also use F to change floors. Oh, that's really nice. Thank you. I'd been using scroll wheel and I wasn't liking it. Garrett is chanting, shoot him with the snipers. I definitely will. I just want to give it one more turn here. Get you anywhere good. Gets useful tip from chat about using F, immediately goes back to using scroll wheel. Let's see. Get you inside. Oh, but we're gonna... That's not great, because we get seen by doing that. Oh, actually, that raises a good point. I've got 2 of my units in Overwatch. If I use the sniper to kill one of them, and then the other one starts running, we might get the shots from Overwatch. So maybe actually this turn makes the most sense. In which case, we're gonna just move here. Right, like, you still have all of your actions? Yeah. Okay, no, I like that, actually. So let's get you
Position
up
confirmed.
a little bit. You also in Overwatch.
Scanning.
Take a shot. 87, 85. Let's try and shoot the far one to get the near one to move in. You just upgraded your Ryzen 1600X to a 3700X. If you want to upgrade your computer, I have a CPU you can have. It's a little bit old, but it's a hell lot of A lot better than I-53450. I would love that, honestly. That's super kind of you. I've been thinking about upgrading and how I'm gonna afford that and when I'm gonna be able to do that. I would. That's super nice of you if you would be willing to do that, because I would absolutely take that, and that would absolutely be a jump above what I've currently got. You don't get the Overwatch penalty the turn you break concealment, so these are uber Overwatch shots. Oh, that's awesome. All right, this is gonna be fun. Let's see what happens. Just kill one of them immediately.
Enemy down. We're busted.
We've been revealed. You see us, you run, and 3 Overwatch shots triggered. Oh, the shotgun blast.
Hostiles pacified.
Look at that. Alright, I'm fine with that. Now we need to move up. We have a ranger for a reason. So... Oh man. I just want to dash, but I know that's dumb. But I don't want to end anywhere not in cover. Okay. Move up slowly, James. One unit at a time. One position at a time. One action at a time. I'm gonna need to get you to a new roof. So... Sure, this seems fine. Because we're gonna need new sight lines. Nice. We'll do that in a second. You. Start there.
Moving out.
And then you get to dash.
Step it off.
Sorry, not sorry.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
That's maybe not great. I don't think we're gonna get an Overwatch shot from right there. Move
Roger
you
that.
up and put the other rookie on Overwatch.
Affirmative, covering now.
Yes. Okay, alright. We're actually doing pretty okay. Flashbangs are super important against sectoids. Are you a necromancer too? Okay.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control.
Okay, am I correct in saying if I kill the sectoid that it drops the reanimated? Hey!
I'm alright. Watch the flanks. They're moving.
Don't be doing that. Yes, that is correct. Okay, so then it's a priority to get the sectoid out of there. Move up here.
Position confirmed.
Is that an 80? Oh, it's on the reanimated. 54 there. Okay. Slash on the Psy zombie. slash on the sectoid or slash on the trooper. Like I said earlier, half cover is no cover. I see what you're saying now, Mupples. Half cover just gets... half cover is destroyed cover is what it really is. So I like this positioning because we're protected from any new ones, but I want to get rid of that sectoid. Maybe there's a person who's got a better shot on the sectoid. No, no one's got a good shot on the sectoid. What's your sniper on the sectoid? Yeah, even your sniper is not great on the sectoid. Could just move up and shoot it. We're gonna try the slash on the sectoid because it's a 2, gives us 2 of their units for 1 of ours, and then I think we have to shoot the officer or the trooper. Who's got shots on the trooper? So you're gonna have to move up, but you could get a decent shot on the trooper, and you have a shot on the trooper. Yeah, let's do that. And we're going to protect from more incoming. No! Oh, did we just miss an 88?
Get it together.
Mother. Oh, that changes things. Welcome to XCOM, folks. Yeah, welcome to XCOM. Yeah. What do you have? You've got the flashbang. Disorients all hostile targets in the affected area. I mean... Flashbangs also do not affect your own troops. This might be important. Let's save that. So we know we have it. Who else do we have? Let's drop back to full cover and see what kind of shots we've got. Nothing, because we're a sniper. Right. That makes sense. Which means that you're on pistol Overwatch now. 81, 54. Alternatively, we do have a frag. We can't get more than 1 of them, but it's a guaranteed 3 to 4 damage on the officer, or on the trooper. Now my question is, does using a grenade count as a full action? It must, right? So this means I can move and flash, move and shoot, flash and shoot, but not move, flash, and shoot. Yes, it counts as a full action. It ends your turn. Okay. Oh, yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. Well, let's go flash here.
Light 'em up!
Disoriented. Love it. Oh, nice! Oh, okay, okay, okay. So it disoriented the sectoid, which caused him to lose control over his reanimation. You cannot throw a grenade and then move. Okay, so if I wanted to do a grenade, it'd have to be the opposite way around. Fair enough. Oh, so I probably should have shot. Oh, okay, okay. So shooting or using a grenade ends your turn. 54%, 30%. Disoriented. I mean, let's take the shot. I'm not expecting it to hit. Okay, alright.
Taken care of.
We sort of recovered from missing that 88. And we got a rookie that earned a promotion. We got a disoriented sectoid. Okay, alright. I like this. Let's try this again. Just die? Maybe? Thank you. Alright, we have 4 turns to get to the relay station. Trying to get to there. Let's move up.
Roger that.
And we're just gonna stay where we are.
Get some.
You have not gotten all the enemies. Yeah, that little checkbox is not filled in yet, so I kind of figured. Which is why I'm keeping him on Overwatch while I move other people forward here. Probably hunkering everyone down by the same car, which I know can explode, is maybe not the best of plans. But I'm trying to figure out where else to go. Go there. Yeah, let's do that. It's a dash, but I'm okay with that. It shouldn't reveal anyone new. Which means that Emily Lee is our only... friend here. I think I might be fine with keeping her where she is. You know? Unless we want to jump her over to this roof at some point soon. Kind of wish I could, like, it'd be really cool if I could put a sharpshooter and tell her to go prone to gain, and while she's on a roof that gains her defensive bonus. But I can't. No. All of your units should always stand next to the same explosive cover all the time. Vorty makes a fair point. Balls. Like, I think I've got sightline all the way to this door, so I think we stay put for now. But I recognize that this roof would be a much better position for our sniper for whatever's about to go down over here. So it's a question of where the next unit's going to spawn. Are they going to spawn in here? Or are they going to spawn somewhere maybe over here where I'm not going to be able to see them unless I'm on this roof? You know what? Let's stay where we are.
Overwatch! The alien transmission is still active and we're running out of time. Get to the relay and take it out, ASAP.
Alright, 3 turns. We can do that. We have... Ricardo, who's our ranger, who has very luckily not been hurt so far. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, let's go here first.
Heading out.
See what happens. Okay. You move
Okay.
up.
Eyes on the target.
Do I just need to hurt it? It looks like I maybe just need to hurt it. Okay. That seems fun. Sharpshooter.
Affirmative. Moving out. I never liked the taste of this stuff.
I guess we take this shot and see what happens. And then otherwise go on Overwatch. Things seem okay right now, so we'll get you a reload. Make sure you're prepared for whatever happens. And you get to go on Overwatch. And you go on Overwatch. Okay, alright. I mean, you still have a shot, so let's start with that.
Menace 1-5, we confirm destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
Alright, so now we need to... Reloading does not end your turn. Interesting. That's good. It's just one action. Okay, so now we need to figure out where everyone else is and make them go bye-bye.
Moving to designated coordinates.
But it looks like we no longer have a turn timer, so that's fun. Which means that I'm now going to take the time to get our sniper closer to the action.
Stepping off.
I guess I have been assuming that anyone else is sort of over in this area, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're somewhere else. Where's the map here? Oh, given how long the map extends back that way, I just have to assume that they're back that way. I mean, they could be over here, I guess. No rush because there's... Yeah, so we'll take things slow. Make sure everyone is...
On Overwatch.
Good to go here.
Scanning.
Alright, Emily Lee, you cannot quite get up on this roof. I don't know if I want you on that roof or if I want you on this roof. We'll start you on this roof. There's some civvies over there. Let's start you on this roof.
Good to go.
Moving to designated coordinates. Overwatch.
Let's see what this has.
Moving to designated position.
Do we see anyone yet? Still not seeing anyone. Interesting.
Scanning. Headed there now.
Just make sure everyone's reloaded.
Ready to engage.
There they are. That's a hell of a shot. So there's one lone sectoid and a trooper over there.
They're repositioning on us.
That's what they do. Yes. 46, 28. Not great shots anywhere there. I want you to come to me.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Overwatch.
Mostly because I'd like my sniper to be able to do something.
Affirmative. Moving out. Come get some.
Sergey. Drop over here, would you please? And I'm gonna have you on Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Oh, it looks like you might not be as useful as I had hoped on this roof here. To bring you down. Let me bring you down here. Or even, it looks like it's angles that's sort of my problem right now. So I could pop our sniper way in the back here. I think I'm playing a game about a space elephant. It was one of the Twitch Prime games. So I'm not chatting as much if that's why. Well, that's fine. You do you. Yeah, let's throw our sniper back here. It's a little bit risky, but it gives us a lot of options for the next couple of turns. Hey, hey, hey.
I wanna go home.
Hey, hey, don't be doing that. What are you doing out in the open now? Hey, that's not great.
I'm pinned down here.
They are not coming to us. Alright. That's not a shot. And we can't blow cover.
Closing on target position now.
That's still not a shot. Did we make it any closer? Ah, not quite close enough. I mean, I have no turn timer anymore, so...
Covering now. No need to ask twice.
You actually have a shot. It's not really, but you do technically have a shot. We're just gonna reload.
Back in.
Go on pistol Overwatch. That seems fine. Yeah, alright, fine.
Shot wide.
But now you're close enough for a grenade to do some damage. Oh my god. So glad that missed. Thank you, Ivan. You don't get cover anymore.
Heads down.
you get to kill it. Oh, come on! So we've missed an 88 and an 84 so far. Should we see? We're gonna stay here, so reloading does not end my turn. So we'll do a reload and then a shot.
Ready to go.
There you go.
Target neutralized.
Earning some more promotions. Still a 13%. I mean, you're not really doing anything else. Let's just see if we get lucky. Yeah, alright. Didn't expect it. That's fine.
Missed the target.
Yeah, no big deal. Alright, now what are you doing? Oh, reanimate. Sure. Can't say I didn't see that coming. You still have a frag? Alright, let's
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
We're gonna try and demolish the cover here. Because if we can get rid of that sectoid, then the reanimated corpse just dies anyway, so... Get rid of his cover. And then... just go for it.
On my way.
Close range shotgun, 78%. Alright. Or not a shotgun, rather. Just a rifle.
No longer a threat. Might be something we could use here. Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status
Nice.
confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Nice. And I assume we automatically get whatever that was. I hope we do anyway. That's pretty decent. Yes, you do? Okay, good. Likely Illyrium core. Nice. So we'll go through a couple of base building stuff, and then I'm going to sign off for today. But this has been a lot of fun. No wounds. Yeah, no, we did great. Feeling really good about how we handled that. The right mix of caution and aggression. Well, let's get some promotions done here.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment.
Hey, there we go.
Drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
I'm looking forward to having a field medic. We've got a specialist. Right now, aim protocol, or aid protocol. Command your gremlin to move to a friendly target. It grants that target a bonus to defense until the start of the next player turn. So that seems really good to give to our ranger as he's moving up into the middle of folks. We have, and speaking of which, our ranger got an upgrade, so we can go assault or scout. The Phantom. When the squad is revealed, the soldier remains concealed. Blade Master. All sword attacks deal 2 extra damage and have +10 to aim. And I don't get to know what this is further. So, question real quick. If I choose Scout, am I locked into Scout all the way down, or am I allowed to bounce around? You can choose from each later. Okay, so it's about what's best for us right now. I don't know what I like here, I'm gonna be honest. Let's go for brute power right now, as opposed to stealth. I think that's gonna be more useful to us. Giving chat 5 seconds to chime in because I know you're on a little bit of a delay. Alright, we're going with Blade Master. And we got the rookie, got a promotion. Another Grenadier. Sergei Vinogradov. He's our second Grenadier. He's not wounded, so that's nice. We get to keep him around. And we got an Illyrium Core, an Advanced Hair Trigger. When firing, we've got a 10% chance that the shot will not cost an action. That's nice. And then we've got some corpses. 2 sectoid corpses. Cutscene.
Hello, Commander. The council you once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration. With one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the Resistance from the inside. It was these Resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world.
Whoever this voice actor is has a very William Shatner-like delivery cadence.
Taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of Resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
Does that guy have a name? Or is he just the faceless nameless council member? Alright, we have a new objective.
I'm keeping tabs on all our operations, Commander. Our people are standing by for your orders.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to
the council
aliens'
man.
efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
We have an engineer.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built.
We do not have many supplies, yes. Yes. Alright, so we can...
Your old man would be proud of what we've managed to do here. What you've managed
he has
to
a
do
movie
with this ship.
coming this fall. Voice. Yes, he really does.
To know that it wasn't all for nothing.
Trust me, he knows. If there was one thing your father always kept in mind, it was his faith in humanity. He knew we could win, on our own terms.
Everyone has such gravelly voices. I, too, can have a gravelly voice, if I just put in some vocal fry. Anyway, we'll go ahead and stock our engineer in the guerrilla tactics school, because I think we just want that to go faster. That seems important to me. Still don't have a lot of supplies. We didn't get any new supplies from that mission. So, there's not a whole lot else to do here. So I think we might just leave it here. It was a warm, beautiful evening when Sarah was brutally murdered. Yes, it's very much that kind of voice. Let's take a look at what we've got here. Got a lot of fun folks here. I think Sergei Vinogradov is going to become Gwimli. I think I've just decided that. Oops, I've got caps lock on. Does Gwimli have a last name, friends? Or is he just Gwimli?
And where's he from? Help me out, chat. Gwimli, not a dwarf. All right. I'm here for that. Definitely Russian. He's a dwarf, but not. Or we make him a merman from the Bahamas. That's kind of what I was leaning towards. I love a good Russian character as much as the next person, but I think Gwimli has to be a little bit more. Have an origin story closer to the sea, you know. So we can. It doesn't necessarily need to be the Bahamas, but it's like we could pick Japan, Indonesia, some sort of island nation, or something close, something that where the coast is very important. Portugal. I mean, we've got a lot of options here. I think I like Japan, unless something else sort of sticks out to y'all. You'll mostly read the last name, so maybe you want to name him not a dwarf Gwimli. Oh, fair point. I didn't know that. Isn't The Little Mermaid a Danish book? Yes, but if you sort of trace down the origin story of The Little Mermaid, a lot of cultures have their own version of it. Russia has its version of it. And obviously the sort of... I think the Brothers Grimm were one of the first to really write it down, but they might have based it off of an Italian story that they heard. So, like... Greece? That makes sense, actually, for the sort of Greek mythology, merfolk, Poseidon line of things. Let's do that. I'm happy with that. Biography. Country of origin. I'm actually happy with the rest of this. Like, this is all fine. Alright. I don't know if Gwimli has a face mask, though. Atlantis, yes. Otherwise... What do we got here? Upper face prop. Nah, he doesn't strike me like the person who's got that face paint though. Aw. Do I not have... I must not have any options for that. That's too bad. Weapon pattern. Classic. Hex. Oh, we've got to do Hex, right? Color. Ooh, that is... I do not like that. That's not a good blue. But that's fine. Main armor color is also going to be blue. Good choice, Hex. Yeah. I thought so. I thought that was inspired. Secondary armor color. This sort of steely color. We have oh, I love this. We have so many voices to choose from.
Running. Getting it done. Already there. Rolling out. Solid copy. On it. Stepping off. Location confirmed. Go, go, go! No need to ask twice. Getting it done. Stepping off. Getting it done. Stepping off. Got it. Double time.
Gwimli strikes me as a sort of UK English. We can't choose blue, unfortunately. This is just like... How tan are you, I guess? So we'll tan him up a little bit. A couple of different faces we can choose from, but honestly I don't think that's... I don't think I have a big preference on that. Oh, does Gwimli have a... Oh, man. I mean, I think he's got a 5 o'clock shadow. Yeah. No, we'll leave him where he is. And we're definitely going to save this to the character pool. Alright, I like that. What do we got for weapon upgrades? Oh, the advanced hair trigger. Very nice. So we'll assign that when we go out on our next mission. Not a dwarf Gwimli. Sticking around there. Otherwise, we will pick this up the next time. I'm going to call it there. So we'll pick that up. Oh, hang on. Save exit. Yes. Yeah, I hit save and exit. Don't worry. We're also in Iron Man, so after literally every decision, it should save and force me back into that. So that looks good there. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out with me as I begin this experiment of playing out XCOM. I will be continuing this again on Thursday, same time, 1 to 4. And that's probably going to be true going forward. So this week and next week and so forth and so on. Drop my channel a follow so you get notified when I go live. I will actually be back tomorrow night where we will be continuing to play through the Battle for Wesnoth, which is a lot of fun. It's got a similar sort of percentage-based tactical gameplay as this. It's not the sort of style of a shooter, though. and it's based around a hex grid instead of a square grid. So there's a lot of similarities and differences between the two, and I'm really enjoying playing through that again. That's a game from my childhood, so I'd really appreciate it if you all join me as I keep doing that. But we'll get back to XCOM on Thursday. Friday night, we'll be back on Wesnoth again, and then hopefully next Monday will be the first iteration of Multiplayer Mondays, where I will play some sort of a multiplayer game, either one of the ones we're currently streaming or just a random game with people from the community. So that should be a lot of fun. We'll get on Discord and talk shit to each other probably. But other than that, thank you all for hanging out. Make sure to catch Floorman's stream later tonight at 6 o'clock as he continues to play through Fire Emblem. And in the meantime, let's see if I can send you to any streamers that I have been watching. Oh, this is perfect. This is actually perfect. A streamer that I follow by the name of Bengineering is currently finishing up his playthrough of XCOM Chimera Squad. So let's raid his channel, if I can remember how to do so. And you can let the XCOM bad beats keep going. So join the raid, say hello, wish Ben good luck, and let him know what we were doing, and just be generally great people. Let's see if this works. It did not work. I do not know. I think I did the wrong. Yep, I did the wrong one. Ah! Wrong backslash. All right. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you when I see you.